week 2 on the road to becoming a 30x shooter again was a 299 with 20 X's. Much better improved over last week. On the road to journey of becoming a 30x shooter. Day 7 of a road to journey of becoming a 30x shooter. It is 10:10 in the AM, a little bit later than normal. That is because we woke up this morning and I busted out a crap ton of emails. We're going to recap some of George's lesson yesterday. I want to show you, I think, in better detail kind of what we were working on. Really tiny things. It's hard to see. It's actually hard to feel sometimes. And then just get some more arrows in. Day 7. I'm fired up! Really 2 main takeaways from yesterday's lesson with George. One was kind of a mindset shift. In that the goal here is not to shoot a 30x game. The goal is to become a 30x shooter, or get to just the level within the sport of archery to just be able to shoot a 30x game consistently and get to that level. Takeaway 2 was, I don't know, I kept using the word structure, but kind of making sure that everything, when I'm standing naturally, shoulder width apart, straight up and down, nice and relaxed, and then just kind of look at the target. Everything stays like this. So nothing moves from when I go pull through the shot. So I was kind of coming up. My shoulders had a tendency to kind of stay raised. I was coming in, and then a big one was I was bringing my hand in kind of to my chin and then my shoulder back. Whereas you kind of got to think of a line from the tip of your shoulder kind of to the finger beds here. It's one line, and the whole thing should move together, kind of led by your elbow, not by your hand. So shoulders down, up, back, led by the elbow in, and then my head doesn't move. So hand comes in, led by the shoulder, my head doesn't move. My draw length and peep, my peep was a little low, I think. My draw length was a tad short. So when I was coming into my anchor, my head was kind of doing this. There wasn't anything huge. George was like, okay, good. There's nothing huge that I see. This is all kind of tiny little form tweaks, best practices. But sometimes it's the smallest tiny things that are the hardest to kind of get down. So now, switching over to the Invicta, which has a slightly longer draw right now. Shoulders low. Keep this head position, led by the elbow, coming in. And then it should just line right up perfectly into my face. And you don't need to touch the nose to the string. And in fact, if you touch your nose to the string too much, it's actually a point of inconsistency. But I really do just love just the tip, like just the peach fuzz of hair on the tip of my nose to just barely touch the string. My arrow keeps falling off this blade rest too, which George kept picking on me on about yesterday. I think I have a little bit of knock pinch, which is pulling it off the rest, but that wasn't too bad. I feel like my hand kind of led and not my elbow. So let me try that one more time here. got to fix that rest issue first because that's going to drive me crazy. So that's what I'm going to be working on today on blank bail. Good thing we got that on video. First Robin Hood on the road to, journey of, shooting a, becoming a 30x shooter. Wow. It's extra early in the AM. Well, I say extra early in the AM. It's 7 o'clock here at ULTRAVIEW headquarters. Had to make sure I got in a wee bit earlier today than normal because today is packed. Busy, busy day. Today and tomorrow and probably the rest of the week. Oh, what am I doing? I upgraded my audio for you guys. Here, next time I clap, I'll be back with better audio. We're back. Better audio? I hope so. God, isn't that so much better? All right, so very busy day. Maybe I'll let you peek at my calendar later, but I'm very nervous about squeaking in a proper amount of arrows today. Also, officially week 2, I want to get another baseline score in. So today is going to be a very, very busy day. We're just going to get after it. Of course, now I've already chatted with both Jason and Davis for a little bit, and it's 7:41. I got to get some arrows in. I'm going to shoot them at distance. Screw blank bailing, right? And I wanted to shoot the title. I made the draw length a little bit better, a little bit longer, so it fits me. But my lens right now just happens to be in the Invicta. So that's what we're going to shoot. Right up until about 8. Also, a new feeling is being excruciatingly sore because I'm trying to get also back in shape. Really big metamorphosis time for me. Trying to get back in shape. I worked out some over the weekend, which I did some pull-ups. I did some push-ups. I did some squats. And I am painfully sore as I realized drawing back that first arrow. I don't know, the draw length on the Invicta, we're honing in. I mean, I'm talking about like minuscule type things here, but the draw length on that Invicta still feels a skosh too long, like a 1/16 of an inch, maybe. I think I may just need to get better mods. I actually want a 40. This is a 38. I want a 40. We'll see if I can acquire one eventually, once I get good enough. All right, first meeting of the day. They know we have two big 2-hour meetings today. This is everything that's going on around here this coming year. Davis, you're an expert on this by now because you're supposed to be teaching us this today. Those around here know that Gantt charts suck the soul out of me. So this is going to be a thrilling meeting for me, but this is everything that we're doing this coming year. So this is January, this is December. This is everything we're doing this year to get the products out the door into your hands. It sounds so easy, doesn't it, Davis? Yeah, see, look, Davis has it right here. Davis has it right here. Well done, Davis. Well done. This is my setup for this 1-hour session. We got the laptop with emails and chats that come through. We got the bows over here and the target down there, freshly set up. The title, unfortunately, I think is a lost cause on fitting really well for this baseline score. The Invicta, from a draw length standpoint, is just a lot closer. I'm gonna make some final tweaks, make sure I get it tuned in so I have the best chances of at least having a week 2 improvement here on this baseline score. So enjoy this time lapse. All right, packed up at the range, meeting number 2. We ordered in barbecue for this meeting because this meeting spans lunchtime and I'm already getting pretty hungry. I'm a little late because, don't get too excited, I shot 2 3Xs in a row and I'm like, I'm gonna run this baby. I'm gonna run this baby till I drop a point. And sure enough, dropped the third point.
How's it going, everybody?
Hey guys.
Maximillionaire in the house. Dropped the first X on the third end, so here we are heading to the meeting. Gonna have so much fun in this one. Let's see if anybody else is there. Ooh, door's closed, that's promising. Ooh, Ops is finishing up their meeting in here. So, good things are happening. We are on track. This is what happens when you're held out of the meeting room, is there's a lot of in-office candor. Wave to the camera. This guy does in fact work here. This is the first time you've seen him on the vlog.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just out capturing content for the product launch.
Right. Just, just out there working. So, we got barbecue for lunch.
All right.
Nice. Yeah. What kind of barbecue?
Everybody? You want us to go to sleep in a 2-hour meeting?
Yes.
Definitely not for everybody.
What
No.
kind of barbecue did you
I don't know, city barbecue.
Ribs, pulled pork?
Oh, dude, like there will probably be leftovers. Yeah. So.
Are you enjoying Are you having fun doing this? Because it seems like you are.
I definitely am.
But
I'm unhinged, and you're gonna have to post this on the internet.
yeah. Chris told me we need to reel you in, and I said no.
It cannot be reeled in.
If you're not having fun, the content won't be good. So if you're having fun, that's.
I've screamed at the camera only a couple times.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right.
The editor
We'll
decides
see if this
about.
meeting can suck the soul out of me more than the first meeting. I will touch back at 1 p.m. All right, we are done with meetings for the day. Minus my one little midday range session. We've pretty much been in meetings straight since 8 a.m. It is 2:30. We're gonna get our week 2 establishing score in, but first thing is first. We gotta load back up on some caffeine. My God, I'm tired. I'm stalling on shooting week 2 establishing score because I'm nervous it's going to be lower than week 1 score. Bets, wagers, puts, calls.
298,
Oh,
12x.
oh,
Nah, dude, come on.
oh.
22x.
Oh my God, big swing. All right, Rigby's 298, 22x. Tall order. We're going to see what we can do here. All right. I'm a complete bozo. I went to go readjust the camera, and in the process of doing that, completely turned it off, and I just rambled for what was probably 3 minutes to a off iPhone. It's like the 5th time this has happened. So, today's establishing score, week 2, on the road to becoming a 30x shooter again, was a 299 with 20 X's. Much better improved over last week. In my ramble before I realized the camera was off, I was talking about how a lot of this target was high and low, although this one had some flyers that were high. So that kind of makes me want to check the creep tune on the Invicta. I've messed a lot with the draw length, just tweaks on the cables, the string, all over the place. So maybe, you know, I gotta get the creep tune perfect. Maybe that'll fix my highs and the lows. Maybe it's just because, you know, this is week 2 of not seriously shooting a target bow for a very long time. Probably the latter. Week 2, establishing score, day 8, February 10th, on the road to journey of becoming a 30x shooter. We'll catch you guys on Wednesday. This is probably gonna be one of the shortest days on record. Gonna blank bell some. We'll see how many arrows we get in. We'll keep track. I got about 34 minutes until I gotta leave, so. And this concludes a very short day 9 on the road to journey of becoming a 30x shooter. Blank bail in the office this morning. 7 ends of 6, about 42 arrows of blank bail. That otherwise would not have happened. But I forgot my binder. Catch you guys on day 10 tomorrow with the one and only Marky Marquez.